everybody. Welcome to another episode of Nobody Asked Us with Des and Kara, presented by Bricks Running. We're in a mood today. Kara's
we
got
are fired up.
Opinions. And we also have TCS New York City Marathon on deck that we'll have opinions on that as well. Where do you want to start? Should we even catch up or should we just jump in?
I think let's catch up just a tiny bit. What have you been up to in the last week?
Not much. I think we'll kind of get into my race plans or not plans maybe next week because we have a bigger race on deck. So I've been doing some running.
Mm-hmm.
It's been good. This is terrible.
What?
I got a tick bite this weekend.
No.
So mad. I found it like right away.
Okay,
I mean,
so it's probably nothing significant.
Yeah, and then I
didn't even know there was ticks this time of year.
I know, they're like tiny. It's so annoying because the dogs will they'll have them on their face and then you'll just see them like crawling all of a sudden. You're like, oh, gross. So they're really small. But you have to you pull it out and then you save it and you can get it tested.
Oh.
So it's like in a container right now. I got to take it in.
Where do you take it in?
I don't know. I think like the urgent care or something, the hospital around here. And you fill out its paperwork, I think.
And then they murder it and test it?
Well, no, I'm like, can you set it free afterwards? Like, I kind of feel bad. It's just in this container, like cruising around.
Yeah.
You probably
I don't feel bad really though.
But
yeah. I really hate ticks.
So gross.
Like, I didn't even know what they were. When I was growing up, like, of course there had to be ticks, but I don't really remember them. And one time I went to a friend's cabin and they didn't have screens in the windows and the windows were open. And we went swimming. I came back and they were on my clothes and I left. I started crying and left.
I gotta go home. I mean, it's like a leech or something. It's the grossest of things.
But now really they are really bad where our cabin is in the in the early summer. They are bad.
I wish they had like a thing like you give to the dogs. They take it once a month and then like they just die when they try to bite them or you know what I mean? Like they're not interested.
Supposedly,
I want that.
Yeah, for people. I see what you mean. I thought it was I mean, they do have that for dogs. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Or like the gel you put on the back. I would just put it in my hair.
Right.
Just put it down.
Put it down your spine.
I would
ears, like perfume.
I don't like. How come we're preventing it for the dogs, but
but not us. I know.
There's probably something out there. If you know of anything, hit the comments.
Yeah, let us know. By the way, our listeners' comments were sensational on the last pod.
They really were. Those are the best episodes because people are like, oh, I can get in on this and talk about my crazy dreams or what I think of Taylor Swift. And
it was pretty amazing.
It was pretty fun.
Okay, but back to that. So have you ever had a tick bite before?
No.
Okay. But you found it pretty early because you didn't have to dig it out.
It was a tough pull.
Wait, where was it?
It was just on my back, right under my arm. So it was like a weird spot that you're like, why did you stop there?
It probably.
Thank goodness. I mean, look, there are worse places, but I'm like, okay, kind of a quitter. Maybe it was just desperate for a meal.
Oh God. Okay. Well, that's like terrifying.
It's gross.
You know, I had to go, speaking of emergency rooms, I had to take my dog to the emergency vet this week.
I saw that. Is it okay?
She's totally fine. It was Luna. Yeah. Okay. So she started coughing earlier in the week and it sounded like she had something stuck in her throat. So I held her and the boys pulled her mouth open, but they couldn't see anything. I was like, maybe she got into something. Yeah. And then the cough just kept getting worse. And then Wednesday night, I thought she was going to die. She was having a hard time breathing. And I mean, I didn't sleep at all. Yeah. As soon as the vet opened, I called and they were like, we actually can't get her in until later today. You need to take her to the emergency vet. So I could have just taken her right away. But I took her. And even though she has been vaccinated for kennel cough, she's never been boarded. She's never been to a dog park. She has some strain of kennel cough. So they did an x-ray and all this stuff and everything looked good. And then she got some medicine. They gave her a shot and then she's basically been on cough suppressant.
Does she get is it a pill?
Yeah, her cough suppressant's a pill.
Does she take it in cheese or peanut butter or
in cheese? In cheese, yeah. But the thing is, she is our spastic dog and she can't exercise for a week. And she is going insane. And we let her outside just go to the bathroom and she takes off after the squirrels and then she comes back like a smoker.
Bro, you're doing this to yourself. Just chill.
So we just need her to get better. But it was really scary. And I was kicking myself because I should have just taken her to the emergency vet that night and saved myself
some sleep.
Yeah, some sleep. Because It just ended up costing what it was going to cost, Not cheap.
That's so annoying.
I know.
That's so annoying. You get them out and they're like, oh, it just has gas. And you're like,
Yeah.
are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, they told us the doctor was showing me the x-ray and she's like, well, she does have a little built up gas here. That's probably from the caffeine. And I was like, no, she's actually a tootie gal.
Aw.
I think that's probably
Poor
normal.
Luna. She didn't put on blast in this episode.
She's a good girl, but we still don't know how she got it. And we had to be super careful or pay attention to Freya, but Freya's fine. And she's actually kind of been loving it because she gets walked without Luna.
Thank God.
And she's so happy. Like her tail is just wagging the whole time, like alone time with my people. So she hasn't been that upset about Luna being sick.
She probably is sabotaged somehow.
Yeah, somehow. I mean, the vet told us you can get kennel cough just by like passing another dog.
That's wild.
I know. So anyway.
Well, tough week for the dogs.
Rough week for the dogs and the ticks.
Dogs. Yeah. I guess because of the dogs for me. I think I'll be fine. I feel okay.
But you need to bring that thing in.
Got them in a jar. We're going to take care of it.
Please take it in because everyone's going to need to know the update.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to I have this visual of sitting in the waiting room with it. Okay, we're coming soon. It's now my problem. It's a dependent. I don't want you.
Wait, when did this happen?
2 days ago.
Okay, are you going to take it in today?
I mean, I'm leaving today, so probably not.
Can Ryan take it in?
Yeah, he'll drop it off.
Okay.
I think. He's going to have to do the paperwork.
Drop it off. Yeah, he's going to have to fill out the paperwork. Sorry, buddy. See you later.
Right. Can we have him back afterwards? Or is it a girl or a boy? Okay, you got to flip it over. I don't know.
Okay. Well, yeah, you have to keep us updated, and Ryan's going to have to take that in.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ryan.
I'm fine. I feel great. I feel fine. I think it'll be okay. What else? What besides the animals? Did you get up to anything fun this weekend? Are you excited for the week ahead? We have a big week.
Big week. Actually, we had a big thing on Friday. Colt ran his state qualifying meet, and his team ran so great. We thought it was going to be close between third, fourth, fifth. And fourth and fifth won. So the top four go. Fourth and fifth, 1 point separated fourth and fifth.
No way.
And we thought we were going to be in that category, but no, we were Colt's team was 35 or 36 points ahead of fourth place. They ran phenomenally. But not only that, Colt snagged an individual spot. It was so awesome. Cool. It was so awesome.
What does it take to snag an individual spot?
So top 15.
And they don't pull the teams out.
They don't pull the teams out. And I think I've complained about this a million times, but Niwot is in our district. They're ranked really number one in the nation. They won last year. They're expected to win again this year. And so they're in our district. And then so is Boulder High, who's ranked 14th in the nation. So it's oh,
wow. Okay.
It's really hard to get one of those top 15 spots. But he ran so awesome. The first time I saw him, he was in about 30th. Then I saw him, he was in 18th. And then I saw him with a Ketones, he was in 15th. And he's like, Mom, you were yelling, you're doing it. You're doing it. Because he was.
Yeah, right. He's like, I know, I'm running.
And then he ended up getting 13th. So he was so excited. He got the tiniest medal. It's
I saw those photos and I was like, come on.
They're so
Come on, Colorado.
Right. Come on. Spend a little more. But he doesn't care. He is pumped, and his team ran so awesome. They were a clear third. And the girls' team made it too. They were also a clear third. So the whole team is going to state meet. So that was our weekend. Not really our weekend. That was on Friday. We celebrated Friday night. He wanted burgers and donuts. So we did that. And then
combo.
And then this weekend he has the state meet Saturday morning, which he's nervous but excited for. I keep telling him you've already overaccomplished everything I thought you could accomplish, So this is just icing on the cake now.
Does he have to race differently at state? I'm picturing going from conference to regionals and NCAA, and then you get to nationals. You're like, holy shit, this is a whole different beast. Is it different or is it same?
I think the only thing that's different. I think the one thing that's different is he is going to have to get out a little bit harder than he wants because the state meet course is really wide at first, but then they narrow down to a trail. And so it's going to be really hard to, that's kind of how this other course was. But the trail was, Adam described it as super, super narrow. And it was narrow, but you could still move. But also the field, there was only 100 kids or 120 kids, where at state, I think there'll be more. So I think he's going to have to get out a tiny bit harder, but it's similar to the course on Friday. It has a lot of hills and uphill at the end. So he has to make sure he still has something in the tank.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
But I think I mean, I keep telling him, like, "You've already outdone everything I thought you would do. You've run faster, you've placed higher, like, this is just icing now, like, just have fun, you know?
Nothing to lose.
Nothing to
Like,
lose."
you
Yeah,
can't,
like,
like, be
you
kicked
can't
out of the state meet.
No, you're going to state. There's, like, no matter how you run, you ran at state your freshman year, and I think their team Adam and I were talking about it, their team ran so well. If they could do that again, they could maybe be in the top 6, which would be super
Oh, that's
exciting
the
for
dream.
them.
Yeah.
But that's a team goal. So that's really fun because it takes the pressure off. Like, you just want to
Yeah.
run as well as possible for your team, you know? Like, he's not
Does
in the
it
hunt to win.
does
So,
it take the pressure off, though? I feel like it's
well,
almost a little bit worse. I mean, I'm not trying to psych you out,
thanks,
but when
Des.
you're like, "Well, you got your team's counting on you, buddy."
Yeah, but I think,
It's
like,
so
their
hard.
team is not expected to place that high. It's just like
Okay.
we were looking at results and I was like, I mean, if they run how they did on
Yeah.
Friday, they could get up there a lot higher than they have been the last couple of years. So, it's all fun. I'm excited for them. It causes a little, stress on my travel to New York, but that's fine. I was planning on them making it the whole time. So I come in, I go to the state meet Saturday morning, and then I fly in Saturday night into New York. So
That's fun.
yeah, we'll be like ships in the night potentially because you'll be in
Possibly.
early and then you'll be out early. Well, I might see you, but
Yeah, I don't know what
yeah.
I'm doing. I actually fly out today, and
For the New
then
York Marathon?
yeah,
Okay.
I'm doing a. Have you ever heard of Subway takes? Hopefully, I can talk about this. I think I can. I feel like our podcasts are in very different ranges.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of Subway
I
takes?
haven't.
It's a YouTube thing, and like you ride the subway and you give a hot take,
Oh, nice.
and then you
Oh,
just
you'll
like
be good at that.
riff on it. I've been like, I pitched a bunch of them, like hot takes, and this is through Brooks, and they were like, let's get rid of this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and they picked like 3 like pretty lukewarm takes. Um, and then we did the call with the people, like the guy who does the show, and his like creative guy was like, "Oh, this would be good. This would be good." And like you could tell they're more edgy, so I'm
Yeah.
curious to see where we'll land. Do you have a
Okay.
hot take? Do you have a good running hot take?
I
I mean, we
mean,
riffed on a very niche ones at the beginning of this, but
why don't we just get into that? Unless you want to give a little lead into what you might be saying on your hot takes or ones that definitely got thrown out. Are there any that definitely got thrown out?
I feel like they belong on a Burn It Down episode. Like there was some spicy ones. I'll tell you after.
Okay. Okay, well, give us like a lukewarm one that you're not going to use, just so we know like the arena.
Let me see. Oh, I said one was you can wear half tights, but we're all going to be judging you. That's like
I
pretty
mean, facts.
lukewarm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like, well, there's a like, and you could riff on that. Like, there's a compression element, or like, what's your other alternative? Like the short
Right.
shorts. Those are like, you know. So I
Yeah.
think there's something there, but they were like, no.
Did Brooke say no or did they say no?
There's like it's filtered by Brooks, and then
Okay.
but like I think if I just like if I could cut out the middleman,
Right.
I
It could be
think they
pretty
would be like,
spicy.
that's actually hilarious, or
Right.
like we could go back and forth on. I think they would pick a really spicy one, but obviously this is being arranged by Brooks, and
Right.
I want to do a good job for them, and we want to talk about the New York City Marathon and running, and if we can talk about Brooks' product, even better. So it's like, where is that safe space, but also you want people to watch, and if you don't have something kind of like punchy,
Yeah.
that audience is like, who the fuck is this, and why would I
Right.
watch this?
I'm not watching this. Yeah.
Right.
You got to punch
Next.
it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see where we land.
Okay.
But we're filming that tomorrow.
Okay.
So I'm flying out tonight.
And then you're staying until the marathon? Or are you going to come home for a day or two?
Oh, Wednesday I'm doing a thing in the evening. Thursday I have a thing in the evening. Friday I have something in the morning.
Okay. I need to let someone know that you do have a race on your calendar for you?
No, we're good. We good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, well, I'll just say that my knee, I did ding it up pretty hard a couple weeks ago, and it's still.
It's not perfect.
It's not perfect. I tried to do a 20-miler our last call, and I shut it down at 18, and then I was like, oh, I need to take like 3 days off.
Right.
But now it's feeling better again. But I haven't tried to go 18.
But you haven't
28.
tried to push it.
Right. And it's
So
like,
it's a little unknown right now.
yeah. And I'm trying to go 50 miles. So it's like, it's a
Right.
long way for being like a little uncertain. So
Yeah.
we'll see. But I'm also like, who cares? Let's just go try and see what happens. And then
Well, I
it
think the best
doesn't
thing is you
not.
kept saying like, I don't have to do this, right? So
Yeah.
if for some reason you try and the knee's like, no, fuck you, like you don't have to do it.
Right.
Yeah. But I still would like you to, like rest and be home with your dogs and get
Yeah.
in
I
the right
mean, like,
mindset.
if I were resting at home, that would be epic.
That'd be great.
But
Yeah.
yeah, it'll be fine. We'll see. Um,
Okay.
all right, let's
Well, speaking of
talk
hot
about
takes.
let's talk about some hot takes. These are too niche for Subway takes, so
Yeah,
let's
these are
just
way
put them
too
on.
niche.
Nobody asked us about
Okay.
this
I
shit.
can't even remember what I was mad about. It was 3 things though. That's all I know.
I texted you and Chris this morning
Oh
about
God.
some
Yeah.
breaking news in
Yeah.
this sport, and we got an update that there will be a treadmill world championship. Is
So
is
stupid.
that what we're hearing?
So stupid. Okay. I hate this and hate me for hating it. I don't really care. I hate it so much. Here, let me pull it up. World Athletics is partnering with Techno Gym to launch a global indoor running competition, the World Treadmill Championship, also called Run X in 2026. The exact
Run
date
X.
remains to be determined. There'll be a $100,000 prize pool and a wild card entry into the World Road Running Championships because nothing screams World Road Running Championships like the treadmill.
Yeah. I think you should get a cross country entry and a lane in the 100-meter final.
Yeah.
Oh,
And maybe
same,
even
same.
swimming. Yeah, like
Yeah.
this is so dumb. Like aqua jogging. If you're the best aqua jogger, we're giving you a wild card into the World Championships. What are we doing here, Des? What are we doing here?
We've lost our way.
People
Are innovating.
Okay. I was gonna say the word. If you want a word that I hate it when people are like that's triggering, but you know what's triggering to me? The word innovation, because when the super shoe first came out,
Yeah.
Nike kept going, why are people mad that we are innovating? It's innovation. I'm like, it's rule breaking.
Right.
You can call it whatever the hell you want it, but it's breaking the rules. And now the rules have changed, blah, 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 blah. Years of therapy. I can move on. But this word is triggering to me. And this is not innovation.
No.
It's running on a treadmill. Save me from myself. Right. Tell me your opinion.
No, I hate it. I don't think it's going to help anything. I think we talked about this before we started, but it's a brand partnership scheme. And it's like, where's that money going? Okay, 100,000 prize purse, but like, what are we doing? What is this brand partnership really? And we've lost our way.
We've lost our way. It says, listen to this part. It says there is no official world record for the 5K on the treadmill that is recognized by World Athletics yet. Who cares?
And wait, there's an interesting part that this is open for everyone, right?
Everybody. So all you guys, you should go. It says venue participating.
Hey, this is fucking stupid, but
I can't hate it more, but you guys should go do this.
The rest of you should do it.
It's open to recreational and professional runners worldwide. I mean, the best thing would be if some recreational runner gets a wild card to the Road World Running Championships. I mean, I actually would love that, but
yeah. I want to see that happen, but then also that's can of worms of like, what's the doping protocol?
Right? Are you
here?
testing these people?
Yeah,
of course you're not.
Then you're going to dump them into the World Road Running Champs, and
you literally just go to your local Techno Gym equipped gym. And the times are uploaded automatically, a real-time global leaderboard. I mean, someone should just dope the hell out of themselves and go do this.
Lever has the opportunity to do the craziest thing.
Take 20 pounds off yourself and just rip this 5K.
I mean, it was me. It was me. I was on there. I did it. Just feet are just dangling.
This says that, okay, I'm like getting so angry. The Daily Mail in November 2024, Daily Mail reported that World Athletics CEO was considering the concept of treadmill championships as a way to extend track and field's reach by tapping into the virtual and indoor fitness market. And this is where I'm going to lose my fucking mind. This is not how to grow track and field. You know how to grow track and field? Take that $100,000 that Techno Gym's giving you, probably. because this is an ad for Techno Gym. And hey, I have a Techno Gym treadmill. It is the best. I'm not going to lie. Like, I love it. It is
no shade. We love the product.
Love it. I mean, Techno Gym is literally creme de la creme. But they're giving this money. Take that money, and I don't know, let's go see what our favorites are doing in the off season. Let's see Faith with her daughter and her husband. I don't know. Do any of us even know what her husband looks like anymore? Like, let's go see her as a real person. Let's go. Is Josh Kerr running yet? Jakob Ingebrigtsen is back training. How's that going? Nico Young says he's going to train for World Cross Country. Let's check on that. What's Jimmy G up to after winning the 10,000? Let's, right. Let's, if you want people to care about track and field, make us care about them all year round. Don't get some random people on a treadmill.
Right. Yeah. Hey, you know what's cool? Let's bring in 700 new stars that we're not going to keep up with, not going to test, not going to care about.
Right.
But we can sell a Techno Gym. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Techno Gym. It's so, I hate all of this so much. And I know that they have like a world indoor triathlon championship. Have you ever seen this?
No.
It's all indoors. They like run on a treadmill, and then they hop in. They got to get out of the pool, hop on a bike that's on a like stationary bike. Right? Yeah, on a trainer. And then they run on the treadmill. And I feel like if I was sentenced to hell, if God sent me straight to hell, that would be my life.
You're like, welcome. The gym awaits.
Get ready for the rest of your life to swim, bike, and run indoors.
Iron Man.
You never get a breath of fresh air for the rest of your life.
Oh, that smell.
So anyway, yeah.
Like what ringworm would, if you could smell ringworm.
If you could smell ringworm. Okay, well, I think I've like expressed my hatred for this enough, but I hate this idea. Nobody asked us, but boo hiss. I can't stand it.
What's the why behind it? Because I don't believe that this is like, what would be really great for spreading the word of track and field? That's not it. Like, no. This is kind of like when Michael Johnson was like, hey, we're just trying to be transparent here, and then gave some totally bullshit things. Like, don't tell me this and then give me that. Like, these don't belong together. Why are you really doing this?
I hate it so much. And how would a professional even do it? How would you work into your year trying to like,
where does that fit?
Right. It's just like, we're trying to fight for cross country to be in the Olympics. There's a lot of talk of it coming in 2032, I think. Why are we talking about treadmills? Let's like put our passion into something that actually could grow the sport. I mean, getting cross country into the Winter Olympics would actually grow the sport because there'd be eyes on it more than once every 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
But no, we're going to innovate with treadmills.
I heard somewhere that like esports are right on the bubble of being in the Olympics.
I've heard that too.
So I almost feel like you're better off creating a really great video game about track and field, having nothing to do with like just go all in on a esport version of track and field. Remember the Power Pad?
Yeah.
Nintendo? Like that was fucking boss. Like something like that might make the connection of like this virtual world connect to your start. But treadmills like have nothing to do with either of them.
There's so many other cool things about running, like being on a mountain, being on a trail. I mean, are they going to have what's your fastest 5K running up a mountain? That gets you an automatic entry into the road running championships.
Yeah, the VK. I love it.
Anyway.
It's confusing. I think that people just have maybe too much money and free time. There are problems that should be being solved, and they're being pushed on the back burner.
Yeah. Okay, well, should we continue with things I hate?
Yeah, let's carry on the list. We talked a little bit about doping. Let's start with something that's kind of cringe, but you sort of like, kind of, maybe at one point actually genuinely liked, and now are like, fuck that.
Okay, so the show?
The morning show.
The morning show on Apple TV. No, that's fine. And this is going to be, what's the word? When you like tell someone before, spoiler alert. If you're not up to date on the morning show.
Come back later.
I
didn't know. But
give me a few minutes. I already ruined it for Des. So come back in a few minutes. But I'm up to date on it. And in the last episode, one of the main characters, so for the last couple episodes, there's been someone started rumors that she doped. So she She was an Olympic medalist in 2012 and 2016, supposedly a sprinter. She doesn't look like a sprinter. She kind of looks like an 800-meter runner to me, but whatever. Casting, call me next time. Not a good job. But so there's been these rumors. And in the last episode, she breaks down and cries and admits that she doped, not in 2012, but in 2016 because she got pregnant and she got dropped by her sponsors. I wonder where they got that storyline. And then she lost the baby, which is horrific and sad. But because of that, she wasn't getting paid. She had to pay her bills. And so she doped in the lead up to Rio, but then she stopped doping right before the games after the nationals, which would be actually called the Olympic trials, but they can't say Olympics on TV because they get sued. And in this plot and in this storyline, the public forgives her and isn't like, return your medals, you doper.
Right.
They're like, banned. That's so awful. She lost a baby. I feel so bad for her. Women have it so hard. And I went from like being super into this show like that. I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it. So yeah, I thought, if sob stories allow you to dope, I'm the queen. I've lived through so much trauma. Des has been through so much. Yeah, I got this, team. I got this. Like, here I go. That makes me so annoyed. And also, though, you pointed out, Des, it is reflective in our society when someone gets caught for doping, when they have a sob story. Not everyone, but a lot of people tend to go, oh, right?
There's shades to it.
Right. That's a good way of putting it.
So YouTube, you're going to go to YouTube to see the subtext there.
Yes. So it just, I can't be more annoyed with the morning show right now. Give me your thoughts.
Yeah, I'm not caught up, but I was really disappointed to hear that. As you were telling that story, I had a little epiphany. I'm just going to share with you later.
Okay. Okay.
But that's the show in general. I feel like with a lot of the crisis management that they do, you're just like, it's kind of cringe. So it's sort of, we talked about this and that's the word you used, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, I was like, oh yeah, that's exactly, like, that's how I feel. And so I guess it fits right in, but I don't know what the goal, again, it's like, why is this a storyline and what's the goal of it? Is it just entertainment? Or are you trying to say there should be, is it a message that you're trying to send? Or is this like a reflection of society that you're right, we already are seeing? I don't really understand like why this storyline exists and what the goal of it is.
Well, I'm a stickler for like rules. So if in the next episode she isn't stripped of all of her medals, I'm writing them a letter because that's what would happen in the real world. In the real world, we can empathize with you and maybe feel bad, even though I don't. I feel bad that she, by the way, this is a character, a made up character, but I feel bad that her made up character lost a child. I cannot fathom how horrible that would be, but I still don't care that she doped. It doesn't excuse the doping part, right? And in the real world, the authorities also don't care. Like if you don't,
like, oh, well, she's super nice.
Yeah, she was super nice and she felt bad about it and she stopped doping right before the Olympics. Like those medals from Rio need to be taken back. And if they aren't, I'm going to write them an angry letter. And I don't know if I can keep watching it.
Right. That's because a big turn off.
That's huge. Yeah. And in the storyline now, they're like, everyone wants her. Like she's being courted by different news
she's
organizers.
Like a hot thing.
Yes,
right?
for
like,
cheating.
Tell us your story. Right.
For cheating.
For all the wrong reasons.
Yeah. I'm like, this took a turn. I mean, this show is already like, you can't root for anyone, right? They all turn on each other in a moment. That's what makes me so cringy. Like they're all so evil and they're all willing to sell out anyone. Mm-hmm. But so it's not like this show is high on moral values, but this part is this one really, really bothering me.
This one about sports.
This one like about sports and a made up runner is really bugging me.
That's funny.
So yeah, that
hits too close to home.
Adam and I were like, what the hell?
Right, what are we watching? This is garbage.
Yeah, we're like, I don't know if we can watch this anymore. Meanwhile, there's been a guy on there that sexually assaulted women and all sorts of other stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, there's been a lot of dark shit.
A lot of really bad stuff. Yeah. So anyway. Ugh.
Yeah, I didn't know that. And you said that story. And I feel like I need to catch up. But I know I'm going to be frustrated as I'm watching. I'm just going to be like, oh, why am I wasting my time? So I'll probably be doing something else as I watch it.
That's a good idea.
I'll probably this is going to be my New York plan. Like when I'm actually reading something or like preparing for something, I'll have it on
have
in
it
the
in the background.
That's
Yeah,
my
that's a good
That's my
idea.
strategy now.
Because if you care at all about clean sport, it's going to make your blood boil.
Yeah.
And
I wonder if other listeners have watched the show and have had any reactions to it. Let us know if
yeah,
you
let us know if you've
are
seen it
watching and if
and
it
if you
hits you
watched
any
it.
certain way.
Yeah, if you were just like, oh, okay, I feel that's bad for her. If you were like, wait, what? Please someone have my reaction. Am I like the only person that
No, I don't think you are. I think like we'll roll into the next topic here
Okay,
because
yeah,
I
let's do
think
it.
the response with Ruth in the 3-year ban, but also keeping the world record was like so many people like, tell us what you think. I'm like, we already did.
Right.
But I think people are pissed off and rightfully so, but also, yeah, I don't know. I wonder if those apply to the show as well. Like, oh,
Right.
she doesn't have her sob story. Also, her story was crazy.
Right.
But like, if her sob story were better, would you be like, oh, that's
Right.
cool?
Right. I mean, I think we've already discussed this, but just to be clear, the reason she keeps the record is because this wasn't a biological passport issue that they could prove that her passport changed over time. She had a positive for a diuretic, and it came 6 months after her world record. Now, we did find out that in their investigation, there was a WhatsApp message on her phone 6 months before her world record where someone sent her a picture of testosterone and said, hey, so-and-so tells me you know how the proper protocol for this. Can you tell me how to do it?
How to use it?
And I mean,
You know what?
what are we doing?
I'm not gonna stick up for her at all, but I will. I'm gonna shake my fist at WhatsApp because like it does download photos from group text that you're like, there's 700 people on here, and I don't know what the size of the thread was, but you're like, why do I have this photo of these people? I don't know them.
Okay, so I don't know that. And that was one of her things was I don't know anything about that. It got downloaded from WhatsApp without my knowledge.
Like it automatically downloads photo. You can turn it off, but like there was a group of people at the Paris Games for a brand, and people are sending photos of them having beers, and like I'm like, who the fuck are they? Like, why are these in my photo roll? And like, I
so
don't
icky.
want these. Like, so it is. You gotta know your friends, and like, I mean, I'm not saying. Also, they should investigate every single person in that thread, get those numbers, get those locations, get those people, and like that's a great tip, right?
Right.
Like, okay, we have a group of people now that we can start targeting.
Right.
But doesn't like that she's in that thread is very concerning.
Right. Well, and I think that's the thing that I think about. So then also in her phone, so first she said she didn't take the diuretic. Then she said she was sick, so she took like her housekeeper's
got
medicine.
her.
Yeah. But then there was a picture of it on her phone where it clearly said what the drug was that she claimed she never took. And then that could have been a 4-year ban because she
starts tampering.
But then she admitted it. So they went from a 4-year ban. So it was a 2-year ban that went to a 4-year ban down to a 3-year ban. It's so confusing and stupid.
Yeah.
Where was I going with that? I don't even know anymore.
We're talking about her WhatsApp group. Yeah.
So this is what I hate about all this is that there's obviously so many people involved. Yeah. Right? Where did she get the diuretic? Who gave that to her, which was banned? Where this person who sent the testosterone picture, who sent that? And who was the athlete asking about it for their friend? Like it feels like these athletes get popped, but if you want to actually kill it, you have to go to the doctor that prescribed it, to the wherever you know what I mean? To all these other people. Like, who are all these other people? You have it on her phone.
Right. Yeah. And you would hope that they're using the investigation technique to start honing in on different people that are also going to be banned.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as keeping the record, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, no, you go.
No, I just, as far as keeping the record, I mean, we've talked about this with races. If you're banned, and like, I would love red strike through. Like, you don't get to erase her from your history. That's part of your history. You have to wear it as well as the athlete. Like, you don't just change the results and be like, oh, you were the runner up in Chicago. Like, I wasn't. I was 5th, and like I wasn't paid as a runner up. I didn't get to be promoted as a runner up. I didn't get to celebrate. Like, I just wasn't.
Right.
So like, let's wear your history. and that's fine. But also, like, maybe like you can't strike through, but if you're a doper, like you wear that on your profile for the rest of your career at World Athletics, and you are in red in all results, past, present. Like, yeah, no, you keep the result, but this is what happened later. And there's like a little footnote to your career.
Right.
And so, I mean, and everyone knows that now, but in 10 years when you're a young kid getting into the sport, or, like maybe we forget,
Right.
or we don't do the research. You're just like, wow, that's a crazy record. I can never do that. I'm just going to
Right.
quit.
Right.
But if it's red, you go like, what's the footnote here?
Yeah, that's good.
I don't know.
Do you think that, I mean, AIU is the one that got her. They obviously targeted it in on her. They can do however many tests they want. But I'm still a little disappointed because it's like, if you find on her phone all of this stuff, why aren't we seeing a lifetime ban here? And why aren't we seeing a retroactive ban considering all this testosterone stuff 6 months out? I mean,
hopefully it's incoming. Maybe it's like,
yeah.
hey, like this stuff just came to our attention. Like we have to do a whole different investigation. Yes,
Yeah.
there's this test, and this is the like process for that, and here's the ban for that. But also now this opens up a whole new
Right. I mean, I hope so.
one would hope. I sure the bar is low, but
The bar is
we
super
can
low.
hope. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just, yeah, we did basically a whole episode on that. So there
I
isn't a
know.
lot much more to say. I think just the details from her phone are so incriminating that it's like, what more do you need? That
Also,
this person is not
yeah. I'm super
telling the
curious
truth.
about the strategy to pivot, like, yeah, I'm cooperating. Yeah, like it's in my system. Yeah, like I don't know how it got there to here's this very specific story of I talked like
And why
did
are we buying that?
right, did she come up with it? I mean, I don't think they bought it. That's thus the 3 years, right?
Right, but
But
they still reduced it from 4 to 3.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Is that diuretic or
I think
is it
that
the
the
substance type
diuretic
or
probably would have just been a 2-year ban, and then
yeah.
they talked about having it be a 4-year ban because they could prove that she lied, but then she came clean. But I'm like, coming clean later, why is that rewarded?
Right. It like you didn't come clean either. That story is insane.
Right. It's
Whatever.
just so, on the one hand, I'm like, okay, yeah, like a big name got popped. That's good. That's good for the sport. That's good. And on the other hand, I'm like, what actually changed? Nothing actually changed from that.
No, for sure. I
So,
mean, it's a weird thing because every time the sport's in the news for a positive test, it's just like a ding for the sport. It's like,
right,
what a joke. That's not real. What can you believe over there? Which sucks. But also at the same time, like, if we're not getting positive
right,
tests,
right,
and it's the same thing with Ruth's test. If you can go back and you look at all the times she tested negative and you're going to take all those results away, like, what does that tell you about the test?
right,
It's really disappointing. Like, oh, that
right.
breaks my heart.
Let's just say she has been on testosterone for years.
Right. Like, man, it's a waste of fucking money.
Right. A huge waste of money.
But I don't know. I guess you catch them how you can catch them. And
I think they should change the rules that they can come test you round the clock
24/7. I agree with that
because
100%.
they can't test you between 11 and 6, and people can microdose
Right.
HGH, EPO, testosterone, and get a benefit from it, but have their ratios be under the radar by the time they can be tested again.
Yeah.
And I just don't understand. It's 2025. It's almost 2026. How are we not having, like a minimum of 2? You can be tested round the clock, a minimum of, or, whatever it is that they want to set up, because I know athletes will be like, I have rights. I know. But let's say twice a year they can do that.
That voice. It was the voice that really sent me.
I have rights. I've given up so much privacy. No, you haven't. You
Right.
filled out
You run straight forward and make money.
and make money, and you fill out a form that says where you're going to be. It's not that is not taking. I don't think that's taking away your rights, and I don't think that that's invasive. Running is not at the professional level is not your right. There are rules you have to follow,
It's a very nice privilege
Yes.
to make a living by running
Yes.
straight forward.
So twice during the year, they can come wake you up at 3 a.m. if they want. That's how I feel.
I don't even know if you should put a cap on it.
Yeah, well, I just feel like they'd have to because athletes would be like, what?
Yeah.
But if I would have loved that, I would have been like, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's also like, it's just easier. Like, I wake up, I gotta pee. You know? Like, the worst is when they show up and you're like, oh, just went.
I
just went.
Yeah.
And it ruins your day, too, because then you start slamming water, you're drinking water.
Oh, yeah, and then you're, like,
and
uncomfortably
then, like, the rest of your
hydrated.
day is ruined.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, 24/7. Let's in the middle of the night. It's easier.
Yeah. They'll probably never do that. But that's when I'm like, do you really want to catch everybody? Because that's what it's going to take. And finding photos on someone's phone about how to do testosterone is pretty damning evidence as well.
I mean, think about if they really could effectively catch everyone.
How many people would actually show up to start?
Try to imagine like the top lists of the year for nationally and
I mean, I feel like I've got a chance again.
You're back in business, baby. Like it would just I think it would be soul crushing.
I think it would be soul crushing, but I also think it would be super liberating for people like you and me who have been in these races where we're like, I know that's not real.
What the fuck just happened? Yeah.
Yes. Both of us and both of our Olympic marathons in 2012 for me and 2016 for you. I was just like, what is happening right now? What is happening? And same for you in 2016. And it's like, it would be so validating for me. I don't believe that Kara Kathleen Gerges was not born the fastest runner in the world. But you know what's hard for me is I actually don't know how fast I was. Because
like where do you stack up?
Yeah, my comparison is against bullshit, you know? And
Russia.
So, yeah, exactly. The height of all the Russia stuff is like while I was racing. So it's like, I just don't know. And that bothers me. I know I wasn't born. I'm not like the greatest runner to ever be born. I'm not foolish enough to think that, but I wish I knew kind of where I actually landed.
Well, and also like on any given day, if you're close enough, like you might have been.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that's the whole point of competition. It's like,
right.
Well, yeah, but like if you work yourself into that 1% or whatever percent it is, and
right,
you have all the tools, like sometimes it just takes luck.
Right.
And you have to, but if people move the bar and you're actually in the 3%,
right,
then there's not enough, like it takes a lot of luck.
Right.
Yours being good, theirs being bad, the weather, like all of these things.
Right.
And then you get that as a 3%er and people are like, you fucking suck. Like, that wasn't like, you're not actually good. It's like still not good enough.
The weather was bad. You're lucky. Yeah. Okay.
And
yeah.
We're getting close to burn it down topics.
We are getting really close. I am just going to say, because I'm in a feisty mood, World Athletics needs to own this too. Yeah. Because they have focused so much in on fast times. They changed the rules of their own innovation and technology and shoes without any consequences. They just changed it because they liked how fast everything was getting. And they need to own some of this too. What do you think's going to happen when all of the celebrations are around fast times and how fast everyone's running? This is going to happen. So they need to own some of this. They never will. Sebco, give me a call. You never will. But you need to own this too. Yeah.
Get on the pod and defend yourself. Come burn it down with us.
Okay, well, this is just taking a nasty turn. Should we talk about something happier?
Yeah, let's talk about ketone IQ. Not on the ban list. Great mental health supplement. I don't say health, like a mental wake up recharge that I use in marathon training and just in life in general. It is, I think it's NSF, right? Did we talk about this in the last time we talked about ketone IQ? And it is now available at Target.
That's crazy.
That's exciting, right?
That's super exciting. I have to say that I did take a ketone today.
Did you?
Before I had a meeting right before you and I started recording. And I got asked on a podcast last week. Yeah. I got flat out asked, do you actually use it or are you just saying it because they support you guys? And I was like, I love that sound. I actually use it. I haven't used it for running, ironically. But I do use it for broadcasting and for podcasting. And I do feel like it just gives me a little like focus. I know it does. I can see the difference in my broadcast when I use it and I forget it.
Yeah, that'd be actually interesting to track. Like you just do a blind study of days I felt like I did really well and then go back and be like, "Oh, did I take it that day or not?" I mean, I
Yeah.
feel like you're like on the program now though. Every
I am.
broadcast you're like, "I need it."
I forgot a few times at the beginning of the year.
Okay.
And I was like, "Oof, that was not my best."
Have you
Oh.
seen the Michael Brandt Instagram where he has the barcode tattoo
Yeah.
and goes into Target? Like that's
And they
insane.
scan it.
Love the commitment.
That can't be real.
Maybe, I don't know, I'm gonna
It's gotta
believe it
be
is.
temporary.
I'm gonna
Okay.
believe it is just because I think that's awesome that he's so committed. You can go to you can visit ketone.com/nobody asked us for 30% off your subscription order, plus receive a free gift with your second shipment, or find Ketone IQ at Target stores nationwide and get your first shot free. I read that. That's like an ad read
That's the first time I think
official.
we've ever done an official ad read.
Yeah,
But worth it
sort of.
because we
I
both
just
use it.
there's a lot of information in there, and we
Yeah,
always mess up, that you can go to Ketone IQ
we do.
slash nobody asked us, but
We
you
do.
can. It exists,
It exists.
and now you know about it. We'll drop it in the show notes as well.
Okay. Chris will drop it in the show notes.
Will Chris will drop it in the show notes.
Okay, well, I'm seeing you slam that. I want another one, but I can't because I've already had mine with caffeine today.
What flavor?
Green apple, all the way. It's my favorite. It's so good.
I'm on peach, but I actually I like the OG taste.
I
People
don't
are
know how you like the
so
OG
gross.
taste.
Like it tastes like a just bitter.
It doesn't even taste bitter. It
Tastes
tastes
like
like
me, nice and bitter,
it.
old and bitter. It's not old; it's fresh.
We got to get it together because we're gonna
I
burn
know.
ourselves down.
People, I feel like the edgier you get, the closer to that space, people are like, I need more.
I know, but they don't really
Ugh.
want us to burn it down. Then we wouldn't be able to come back week after week and share our amazing thoughts about our teeth falling out in dreams.
That was like the furthest away from burn it down you get, and it was pretty successful. You're
It
right.
was successful. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Fair enough.
All right. Should
Let's
we
talk
talk about New York?
let's talk about New York.
What are you excited about with New York? Anything?
I think as per usual,
Yeah.
it's the American contingent. I mean, I
Mhm.
think the women's race, this is the first time in a while that I've been really fired up about a women's race.
Yeah.
Which I hate to say that, but it's true. Like this is a great field up front. Those top 5, 7 or so, I think are going to put on a show. It's a good matchup.
Yep.
But the American men and women, I find the most fascinating always. And it's like, it's so far away, but it starts to feel like you're seeing pieces move into place for Olympic trials, which
Yeah.
is crazy. Pretty
That's
crazy.
true. I know.
What are you looking forward to?
I am looking forward to the front of the women's race. I was on a call for the broadcast last week, and they kind of harped on that the women's course record could go down. Look, the talent's there to do it. We talked about it a lot last year, and then it didn't happen. And so I don't want to focus on that because that doesn't do the field they've gotten together justice, you know?
Well, and we just bitched about times.
Right. And that's the beauty of New York, no
Right.
pacemakers, just like pure racing. So I think like this field they have is phenomenal. Chep Curry is the defending champ. They have Helen O'Beary, Sifan Hassan. I was told I pronounced her name wrong.
For your whole life.
My whole life.
Me too.
Vivian Chariot, I love that she's still running. It's actually makes me a little bit jealous because I used to race her on the track, and it's crazy that she's still running. She ran really well this year. I think she was a podium last year in third.
Okay. I was going to say, I finished and I was like, fuck yeah, top master, finally. And they're like, oh, no. You weren't even close. God damn it. Like, I just want one small win. So that was demoralizing. But good for her.
Yeah, good for her. And then, of course, Sharon Lacketti's in there. I don't know. It's just a really good field. I do feel like there's going to be 4 or 5 women that are sort of in this class of their own.
Yeah.
Because these are like 214, 213, not 210, but 2 low teen women.
Too fast.
That was our breaking point.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay.
Yeah, I agree. But here's the thing with New York. There's no, like, they've talked about the course record the last couple of years, and it's been pretty similar players.
Right.
And they're like, no, that's not the goal. I'm not going to be the aggressor. Unless they put a premium on that course, right? Like a huge, like bump the prize money up, which again, that's not the point.
Right.
I don't think there's going to be any motivation for them to be aggressive.
No. And why would you do anything that would compromise your finishing 10K
Yeah.
at the beginning? You know, when you're racing such good people, all known as closers, all known as finishers, I don't think anyone's going to compromise their finish early on to try to run a time.
The X factor here is that Susanna Sullivan is running it.
It's
And
true.
she does love to push early.
She does.
Would she be someone that would push, or do you think she's going to be content to just be like, no, I'd love to just stay in the pack this time?
No, I don't think that she's content to stay in the pack. I think Suzanne is one of those people that's like, I'm ready to rip. I'm going to go rip.
Yeah.
And I don't care if people think I look foolish. I don't care if people think I'm running too hard. Like, I'm just going to go rip and whatever happens, happens. So that's a great point. That could happen where she actually ends up stringing them out more. But it could be like World Champs where they let her go.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, yeah, that's an interesting thing. It was like, when do they take her seriously?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, she's 221. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the equivalent of that World Championship effort looks like. Has she made a big jump? Is she better than 221? Is she a sub 220 woman now?
Well, her agent said on the call that she says she feels like she's in better shape than when she ran 221.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, like if they don't go with her, she also has the chops to sneak away.
Right. That would be iconic.
For sure.
Quite frankly.
I think even if it were her, a few Americans would go with her.
Yeah. Do you think Sisson would go with her?
No. I don't think so.
Do you think Sisson will go with the lead pack?
Yes. I mean, if it's I think she will follow the players, Obiri, Loketi, Sifon.
Sifon.
Did I say it right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I've been saying Sifon my whole life, so I don't know. I even we had the same coach and he called her Sifon. So I don't really know why I'm being corrected at this point in my life, but I've been corrected.
You're like, wait, I've heard it from
so her coach called her the wrong name. But anyway, yeah, I'm excited to see Emily Sisson. It feels like she is feeling good, like enjoying what she's doing. She's been running some races, running quick, but looking like she's having fun. Not, I felt like at the Olympic trials, she kind of just got through it to make the team. And then the Olympics, she just kind of survived it. But it feels like she's in it more.
Yeah. I mean, I think there was an interview with her. It might have been on Fast People, where she talked about like there's been so much pressure on these races of like you either set the American record or you don't. You either make the team or you don't. You medal at the games or like it's very binary. And this is sort of open to like just go race hard and see what happens. Now you could argue that she's probably got some internal goals of like I want a podium or this is not good. But it's not going to be time based, which is great. So
she can take that
be nice for her
away. I'm excited to see her.
Yeah.
What about other American women? There's some interesting storylines here.
I'm very excited to see Fiona.
Me too.
I think she's ready to rip. I don't think she gets in the line unless she's ready to go. I think she managed New York half extremely well.
Yep.
And she's been pretty quiet. Like it's been like head down, just cranking away. So I think she'll run well. Annie Frisbee took that really big jump forward in Boston. I could see her be someone maybe that if Susanna went, like, okay, I'm just going to attach them in the front. Maybe I can run away. Maybe I can sit here and, take the draft. And then when it's ready to make the move, I'm ready.
Yeah.
And then I think Amanda Vestry will be very aggressive as well.
I think so too.
You never know with debuts. You could go a lot of different ways, but sometimes not knowing what you're in for is beneficial. So I think she's going to be aggressive.
I do not see her sitting back at all.
No.
I see her just putting herself in the mix.
I could see her also going with Susanna. Like, okay, she's a Brooks athlete, someone I've matched up with. I can compete with her. Why not? Like, why wouldn't I go right here? Yeah. So we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah.
Anybody else on the women's side that I'm missing?
Sarah Vaughn's back. She was the top American last year.
Kind of a big deal.
Kind of a big deal.
What she read? 226?
I think 226 last year.
And finished?
I feel like she was 6th.
That sounds right. I did see a call out of like people, I think it was Fast Women. It's just like, just pull up their results. But
to us?
No, not to us. It was like for podcasters in general. Like people will riff on results, but then like, why don't you just pull them up? But this is an old race. We're like,
well, also we do you know what? Nobody asked us. Nobody asked us to do this pod. No one continues to ask us. Although a lot of you do, which we super appreciate. We're going to do it our way. I'm pretty sure she was
did laugh because I was like, we could just pull them up, but it's also we never do that. I don't have time.
No, we are just too lazy. I'm super excited about Fiona. Yeah. I'm excited for her to be healthy. I'm excited to see her back out. I mean, she's only completed one marathon, which is the Olympic trials, but it was good.
And her past result was a DNF.
Right.
I don't need to pull that up.
Yeah. We remember that.
Yeah. So I'm sure she's her past marathon result. So I'm sure she's excited to right the ship there.
Yeah. I'm just looking at my notes.
Molly Seidel.
I think Molly Seidel's been pretty honest that she's not totally ready. She wishes she had another month. That I think I read today that she said on another pod that she was thinking about doing the city marathon, but then wasn't ready for it. And then New York made her an offer and she took it, even though she wishes she had another month. So I think she said anything under 2:30 would be good. Remember, she's the American course record holder there.
Well, and also under 2:30 on that course, depending on how it's run.
Right. Could put you in the mix.
That's not I guess the goal probably shifts too. Like if they go through the half in 1:16.
Right.
Okay, well, that changes it.
Yeah. I think she's just mentally in a good spot where she's just putting some of that pressure off.
Yeah. I mean, she's great. She's got the medal and course record on that course. Nothing really to prove if she doesn't want to,
right.
Like she's had an incredible career thus far, but also like there's a lot of other people that are getting the attention and the pressure, and sometimes coming in under the radar, like her trials is super advantageous.
Yeah. Can I tell you something super random?
Yeah.
I was on this call and they're like, and Molly Seidel has the course record and she broke a course record that had stood for a long time and da-da-da-da-da. And I'm on the call like, are you going to say whose it was? It was mine. They didn't.
This
they
record
did not
that
acknowledge
stood
it.
for a long time.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
Somebody.
Anyway, it kind of made
American.
me laugh. I was like,
fine.
I'm here. Yeah. Anyway, the other person that I'm kind of excited to see is Jess Judd Warner.
Yeah.
Who came to our race, saved the 10,000, and had basically I think she described it as kind of like an anxiety attack.
Yeah.
Because she has epilepsy and she was worried that something bad was going to happen. But she's decided to move to the roads where she feels like there's way less of a chance of that happening. And I just think it's cool. I just really like her. I think I've talked about her on the pod. I just like her in general. And then I like that she hasn't just hung it up, like she's still fighting to see what she can do. So that'll be a fun debut. And Sarah Hall's in there. She's always good. I don't know. That's pretty much all my notes.
It's a pretty deep American
I'm forgetting
field.
other people.
There'll be some people that'll bump up in that list. And you're like, oh shit, sorry, I forgot you. Yeah. It's just a lot of names.
Yeah. So there you go.
All right.
Okay. Men's side. Listen. On the call, it was all about Kipchoge. And I got to tell you, I love Eliud Kipchoge. Yes, he's the GOAT. I don't think he's going to factor here. I just don't. There's 10? Nothing wrong with getting older.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's be realistic about his age.
Yeah, I think he could be 5th or 6th. I really do. But I just.
You're going to drop an age guess. No. Like, I think he could be 46.
I mean, I think he could be.
Like, he might be, which is incredible.
Supposedly he turns 40 or 41.
Okay.
2 days after the race.
Sure.
Okay, we'll go with that. That's fine. Yeah. But I think it's cool he's running it. But this is when I have a hard time of like.
He's not the story.
He's not the story. Yeah.
Like that ain't, no. I mean, do you think he could podium?
I'm like super harsh because I feel like I did the age off and it was, sorry, there's something in my nose. It's like really bothering me. It's like a bee went up my nose. And granted, that was before super shoes and everything, but like my body when it went and it was just like, I wouldn't say he's crashed like that, but he's been 6th, 7th in his last couple
He's
races.
like human, right?
And there's nothing wrong with that.
I hate to do this, but humans are limited.
Right.
Even Kipchoge.
And I don't have a problem with him running here. I love him running here. I'm not a person that's like, he should retire, hang it up. I think he should run as long as he wants. But I don't think that he should be the full focus of this race.
Right.
And I feel like he's going to be. And I don't know why, but that already annoys me.
Right. Yeah, that's kind of disappointing because it's going to, like, they're going to be, it feels like people will be scrambling to figure out the story. It's like, you could have done that ahead of time and we told you. Not we, but I'm sure that happened in the call, right? Like, there's smart people on the call that are like, that's not the story.
So we had a breakout session with my broadcast team, which, by the way, no one will see because it's world feed. So it's all English-speaking countries, but the United States. And I voiced my concern of, I think we can do a cool thing on him and we can say what he's done for the sport, but I don't think he's going to be a factor. So I want to make sure we're really up to date on everybody else so we can talk about them and not have it be a disappointment when he drops off.
Right.
Like, oh no, Kipchoge's there. What are we going to talk about now? What a disappointment. He's not here. Like, he's amazing, but he's older. There is a thing called aging. I mean,
this is a pretty masters heavy field.
It is a pretty masters heavy fild. Because you know who else is in there? Kenisa Bekele.
Yeah.
Who's a late ad, who also is like, I just feel like I'm a Debbie Downer, but well past his prime.
Right.
But still, and that's the other thing is it's like, he is the GOAT on the track. He still has, wait, I wrote this down. He still has he's the number 3 marathoner of all time. He's still number 3 in the 5,000 and number 2 in the 10,000. And he never had super shoes for those.
That perspective without the shoes, right?
Yes. He would definitely still be number 1 if he had super shoes, you know? So he is one of the greatest distance track athletes. I mean, I think he is the greatest of all time. He has 20 world championship medals. I mean,
that's a good stat.
3-time Olympic champion. I mean, that's where it's like, I think, and that's where I fought for our broadcast that we do both of them. Because
side by side.
Yeah, they're both the greatest of their generation or potentially of all time as of right now in what they did. So I think it's cool he's in there again. I don't think he's going to be on the podium, but it's cool that they're racing. The last time they raced was the Olympics.
Yeah. That's
in Paris.
Right.
Right. And even then it was
How
like
did it shake out.
I think Bekele dropped out. I can't remember.
I think they both did.
Oh yeah. Did Kipchoge? Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't know Bekele. I didn't know Bekele was picked or not, but
he was there.
Knows? We should have looked up the results.
He was there. But there's a lot of other good people. The reigning champion, Abdi Nagaye. God, kill me. I'm not ready.
No, it's okay.
Albert Career, who's a 4-time
safe space.
Yeah, 4 times. Yeah, right. He's 4-time on the NCAA on New York podium. Benson Kipruto is my pick. But then there are some interesting storylines for the American men, right?
Yeah.
So we have a couple of debuts.
Always fun.
Hillary Bohr and
Steepleman.
Joe Klecker. I mean, Hillary Bohr was the guy in the steeple for so many years. And I tried to get him to come to save the 10,000. And he was like, I can't run on the track anymore. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Just a year ago, you were on the track. But he did break his foot at one point, and I think just the way it healed.
He's like Zoolander.
Yeah, so
I can't turn left. Come on, that's a great reference.
That was really great. But he's been doing really well on the roads, 3rd at the New York City half, and he's just such a nice guy. I love that guy. So I hope he has a great day. He's debuting. Mm-hmm. And then Joe Klecker, who I know there's a lot of hope around. The marathon's not for everyone. I hope he proves me wrong. It doesn't really seems like he's not totally built for it, but we'll find out. And maybe this more challenging one helps him better than the roads. I mean, we talked about him earlier this year. There was a lot of talk about him taking down the American record in the half versus Connor Mance, and that didn't really play out that way, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we saw him try to make the world half team for the road running championships that aren't happening, and he didn't make that team. So I'm not trying to put him down. I just think
put the expectations in the right spot.
Yeah, let's not
It's a
think he's
debut.
going to
Like,
go
let
out there and
him.
podium. Let him
Yeah.
go out there and figure out the distance and see if he really likes it. And I do like that he's doing New York versus Chicago. You know,
I will.
he was a great cross runner.
I'll give him. Might take some time to adapt to the marathon. I think that's
Yeah.
a fair thing to say. This whole like it takes a lot of time to adapt to the roads.
Right.
Like it really doesn't.
Right.
It doesn't. So you can't use that for 2 years and be like, well, I'm adapting.
Yeah.
But you can in the marathon. You have some time for that. So I'll give
Yeah.
him like just go and figure out the distance, figure out the event, like fueling, all of that stuff. Yeah, there's a learning curve there. The roads, it's the same.
Yeah.
It's not.
Sorry,
It's
I'm
not
texting
that
my
different.
husband to bring the dog in because she's
That's
outside
fine.
my door
Oh,
barking to come
yeah,
in.
yeah.
But I agree. Yeah, the roads it's still running.
Same. Right.
Yeah.
I did. Did you hear anything about him being on the Dolly Parton diet?
No, tell me this gossip.
Do you know anything about it?
No, what is that?
I don't know anything about it all really, but you can tell he's on it cuz Jolene.
Did you tell me this joke before?
Jolene. Yes. I've been waiting for years to
I'm
use that.
so disappointed that I forgot about your lame joke and fell
Yeah,
for
that's
it
a good
once
one. But
again.
it's a
It's
good one.
good. It's
Yeah,
good.
okay.
I hope he has a good day. A
I
good
do too.
solid day. I mean, like his mom's an Olympian in the
Yeah, I
marathon.
mean, he's got the family
Yeah.
pedigree, right?
But
Olympian, she was a 50K
his
American
dad was
record.
his dad was
His mom
50K.
was.
No, I think his dad. His
But his
mom was a
mom
marathoner.
No, I think I think Janice Klecker had the 50K American record.
Oh, okay. I
Pretty
know
sure.
Barney did too.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, it's like, it's there.
Yeah. But I also think he's an excellent runner.
Yeah.
And he was an excellent 5,000, 10,000 meter runner. And I know he's talked about some injury stuff that kind of has kept him from the track, but I wish he would run on the track a little bit more. He's still young and he's so good
Yeah.
at it. But we'll see. Maybe he proves me wrong and he like just crushes the marathon and then
Even so, it's still like save the speed, like
yeah.
touch it every now and then, get on the
Yeah.
track, turn the wheels. Like it's good. It's helpful.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't think the adaptation to the roads means completely stepping off the track and never going back. I just don't agree with that personally. But
Yeah. I don't
we'll see
either.
what he does.
Okay.
Any other names on the men's side that we're
Yeah.
excited about? I feel like we had Reed Fisher's coming back from Worlds.
And
Simbaya.
mm-hmm.
Always
Fastest
good.
American last year.
Yep. Any guesses on top American?
I'm gonna go with what's his last name?
Simbasa?
Simbasa. Yes.
Is that what it is? It's Bio. I know his first name, but
I think it's Simbasa. Yes. I'm going with him. He's
I
already
like that
proven in the
pick.
marathon. He's going for a little bit tougher course.
Yeah.
He's been running really well. I mean, yeah, he's already experienced. Otherwise, I would kind of lean towards Hillary Bohr. I don't know why. He's just like one of those
He's
guys who
gritty,
just
right?
ponies up. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's
He's
gritty.
just like digs. He's not afraid
Yeah.
to dig. So
I like that.
otherwise, I would say him. But who knows? We'll find out on Sunday. Can I tell you what I'm most excited about?
Always.
This is really probably I should get fired, but I'm most excited about the 5K the day before the women's field.
Oh yeah. Well, that'd be great.
Can I just read it to you?
Yes.
Well, this isn't the whole field, but this is some of the names.
Dash to the finish line.
Yes. Dash to the finish
Dash
line
to the
5K
finish.
has Wayne Kaladi,
Mm-hmm.
Taylor Rowe,
Mm-hmm.
Ellie St. Pierre,
Great.
Parker Valby,
Mm-hmm.
Alicia Munson,
Oof.
Caitlin Tui, Ellie Hennis, Courtney
That's
Frericks,
stacked.
and Annie Rodenfels. I mean, that is going to be so good. Like so many people that we've been wondering where they are. Parker Valby, who's been injured. Ellie St. Pierre, who had a baby again. Taylor Rowe, who's been running so well. Kaladi, who came off world champ, like she missed the world champs team. Like so many good people. I can't wait for that one.
That'll be great. And I think it's like worth mentioning a lot of times 5K happens, it's the US championship. People are in town. They get to experience the marathon weekend, but they're also really kind of roadrunners are like picky on who they're inviting because they want you to experience the marathon weekend because they want you to come run it eventually. So it's a little bit of a recruiting trip.
Yeah, they're courting you.
Like when you see those fields, it's like that's the future of
potential
the
future.
marathon as
Yeah.
well, so it's exciting to watch them race the 5K, but also to see if they're gonna get the bug.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I'm super excited about that one. I will miss it. I will be at this Colorado State meet, but I'm excited to see the
Keep
results.
up with the results, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. Let's rip through a top 5 and
Okay.
then shut this thing down.
Yeah. Okay. I know. How are we I just don't get it.
Yeah, no.
We have problems.
No, we're
Big
doing
problems.
great. I think it's great. There are much longer podcasts out there, like
Okay.
4-hour episodes of Rogan or something. Like, no, we don't need that. No one needs that.
No one needs that. Okay, I will start and just say Colt Goucher and the Fairview High School
Yay.
cross country team. I could not be more proud of him and all of the kids stepping up when they needed to. It's so fun watching them, and I cannot wait to watch them Saturday morning at the state meet. There's nothing they could do that wouldn't make me proud. I've told Colt a million times. There's nothing that could happen. I'm already just so proud of him and his team and the girls too. It was just awesome to see them
Nice.
qualify.
Yeah. Very good. I'm excited to keep up with the state. I get the photos and like the updates and all that stuff, but I'm like invested in the state meet now. It's great. That's exciting. Cross country in general is just it's
So
been a
fun.
good year.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Anthony Ramos, who's gonna be making his marathon debut. He's had a rocky build. It's been up, it's been down. He's been traveling. He's been doing all kinds of stuff. He hasn't been fueling. We're working on the fueling, but I think he's going to go out there and just get to experience it all and have fun. He's going to have some fun.
That's good.
Yeah. So hopefully he gets to cross the finish line and become a marathoner.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to stick with the cross country theme and just shout out my nieces, Sophie and
Oh,
Molly Schoolmeister, who are going to be running to qualify for their state meet this week. My niece Sophie has already been signed to the University of Washington, where she'll run next year. And my niece Molly is only a freshman, but she has proven to be quite a good little runner. And they both have an excellent chance, as does their team. Shout out Banks Cross Country, boys and girls, both have great chances to make it to state. So
love
I'm
it.
thinking of them and cheering for them and hoping that they have good, strong races to qualify for the Oregon State meet.
I like it. Okay. I'm going to go with getting some of the band together in New York. I think maybe we'll cross paths. Maybe we won't. I don't know. But everyone in the running community or industry at least, will be out in New York. And it's always fun to bump into people, meet up for coffees or dinners or whatever it is. And yeah, it's just sort of like the fall reunion. Always excited for that.
On that theme,
Yeah.
one of our favorite people is Racing New York.
Yes.
So CB, who I call
Ah,
Carrie, is Racing New York. And I think we should finish on that one that you
yeah.
just did. It's like, it is so fun. You get to see so many people. It's kind of a chaotic weekend, but so many people are there and it's so fun. And I love it when my friends are racing. CB's racing. So I can't wait to see how she does, but really everybody.
Yeah.
And I'm so pumped that Allie Feller's having a live show. She's going to be there. She's going to be at the finish line too. So just so many people that we know in our community and all of you guys. I'm sure that a lot of our listeners are racing too. So I'm just excited to go and feel the energy. It's always good.
It's always good. End of the fall season with the majors, but more races to come. So yeah, let's get amped for this one.